Hello, welcome to What Bike Next. Welcome to BikeSocial, and Simon, don't cry because it's the last episode of this season. This is the program where Simon and I go head to head as we try and find a BikeSocial member their very next bike. And you never know, we could be doing the same for you. We start, as always, by saying thank you to Metzler Tyres for helping us make this episode and indeed this series. You join me here at the Milton Keynes branch of Superbike Factory, where we are hoping to find BikeSocial member Lisa her next bike. But let's meet her.
Hi, my name's Lisa, and next to me is my Honda CB125F. I've been a part of the biking world for about 5 years now, typically as a pillion or backpack. And absolutely love it. I love the thrill and excitement and obviously the speed. I bought this Honda on a recommendation, but I'm not really finding it's the same experience. So I've reached out to the guys at What Bike Next just to see what else is available. It's quite difficult to test ride 125s on a CBT licence, so I'm hoping the guys there can show me what else is available and I can make a decision.
And here she is. Lisa's going to join us now. Come on in.
Morning, guys.
Hi.
Hi, Lisa.
Hello.
How you doing? You all right?
Thanks for coming on. Thanks for
Okay.
letting us be a part of your journey, your motorcycling
okay.
journey. But tell us a bit about you, first of all. Where are you from? What do you do? What do you ride?
I'm from Stevenage, down in Hertfordshire. Currently ride a Honda CB125F. Had it for about 3 years. Still on a L plates.
Okay. So
CBT.
CBT.
Done it twice. And passed my theory, so I'm ready for when I feel ready to do the next bit.
So what exactly are you looking for then today?
I'm not entirely sure, if I'm completely
Okay.
honest. I like my Honda. I didn't choose it. I'm just wondering if I want something a bit more sportier. I've got like a look of how I feel I want to be on a bike, but I'm just not sure.
Yeah. And does that look include sort of making you feel a bit more confident when you're riding as well?
Yeah, definitely.
So it's a 125, maybe sporty. Is there anything you really don't like, any style of bike that you don't want, that you're like, I'm not having one of those?
I'm not keen on cruisers. I'm not sat on one, so I'm just the style, the look of them.
So image is quite an important thing for
Yeah,
your 125. And is this sort of 125 process, is it with a plan to, you say you've done your theory test, you want to move up eventually?
Eventually, I just, even though I've had my bike about 3 years, haven't had a lot of seat time, so I'm trying to get out now on my current bike.
Yeah.
So I've been pilly for about 5 years. Love it, absolutely love it. So when I bought my bike, I wanted the same exhilaration,
That same feeling.
and it's not quite coming.
It's not happening for you.
No.
So Simon and I are looking for 125, really? That's the idea.
It is, yeah. Now, I'm not being heightist. Are we looking for a particular size of bike as well as a particular style?
Yeah, see, I'm a shorty, so
Yeah.
I want to feel confident and comfortable, and I do want to be able
course.
to touch the floor.
That's an important thing because we've done a previous What Bike Next where we had Leonie,
Leonie.
who couldn't even, we found a bike for her that she couldn't ride, which was kind of
Yeah.
a bit of a boo-boo. So we don't want to make the same mistake again. So we need to find something that's just about the right sort of size for you as well.
Yeah, seat height, seat width as well, as we've got to think about that. What sort of budget have we got to play with, actually?
Oh, yeah.
About 3,000-4,000,
Okay.
maybe. If I find something I love, though, it's...
You can always find a bit extra, can't
Yeah,
you?
yeah, definitely.
Good stuff.
I'm
right,
happy.
Yeah, I'm happy. Should we go look?
Yeah, do you want to take a seat? We'll go
Yes.
shopping and we'll come back to you.
Brilliant, thank you. Thanks,
Fab.
guys.
Right, well, let's see if we can find Lisa her next bike. Lisa's going to test ride 3 bikes we think might suit her best, considering her rather specific criteria. One chosen by me, one chosen by Simon, and a third, the mystery bike, as chosen this time by Superbike Factory's sales manager for the Milton Keynes branch, Phil Catlin. Then at the end, we'll find out which bike Lisa prefers, and hopefully we'll have answered her question, what bike next? Lisa will be testing our 3 bike choices on a specially devised What Bike Next test route. For this 125 test, we've picked a long enough loop around the Milton Keynes business parks for Lisa to get a true feel for what might be her next bike. Don't know about you, Si, but I reckon there's plenty of choice, but it's
Yeah.
the height of the bike that's the issue here.
The height of the bike is the issue. I must admit, I'm not a 125 expert, but I have got A cunning plan.
You
Have
are
you?
Cunning, you are cunning. No, we're going to carry on, though.
Let's keep looking.
Well, I don't know how much it is because there's no ticket on it, but I do know that it will be within budget. It's the Keyway Superlight. And I don't know how they got to the final stages of production and gone, yes, that's the colour we want. We're going for sort of rusty purple. Anyway, now the guys at Superbike Factory tell me that these are super popular. As soon as they come in, they go out the door again. So I'm just wondering whether it's worth putting this in front of Lisa as an option, or probably I should have looked at her application form and noted where it says no cruisers. Don't know. It's got a kickstart and an electric start though.
I don't know. Honda CB125R. I think Lisa will be familiar with it because she's a Honda owner, so she might feel a little bit at home, but I'm just kind of worried about the seat height thing. Talking about seat heights, this little Benelli will be perfect, a little TT. But again, I don't know if it's a little bit too left field for her, and it kind of looks a little bit monkey bike-ish. I'm not sure if she wants something a bit more grown up than that.
Now this is the DRK01, I think. DRK, Dark 01, yeah, I'm sure that's how you say it. And it's from Motorcycle, so they're British built, based in Birmingham. It's brand new. I'm wondering whether a brand new bike will be the right move for Lisa. The trouble is, it's kind of a buxom thing for a 125, knobbly tyres. It's got a fairly wide seat as well. I'm just a bit concerned about this, the whole seat height thing, you know? I shall move on. All right, Lisa, bike number one. This is my choice. I don't know why I did this. It makes it look like I'm praying to you. It might not be that tricky to work out what it is under here, but let's unveil it nonetheless. It's all part of the process, isn't it? All part of the fun. There we go.
Hey, look at this.
Look at that. The Honda Monkey.
Cute.
And cute's a good word. I like that. It is cute because it's you know, it's dimensionally it's pretty tight. 60 years old, you know, the Honda Monkey bike is almost 1967, I think it was. But anyway, by the by, you don't need a history lesson. This is a 2020 model. Got about 4,500 miles. It's less than £3,000.
Okay.
So it's well within budget. Sparkly clean. Looks fabulous. Really economical. I think it's about a 5.5, nearly 6 litre tank. You can get
It's
about
tiny.
200. Yeah, you get 200 miles out of that though.
Wow.
Above, probably, unless you're not hooning it everywhere. LCD screen, which I think is a good thing, a good sign. ABS, which is good.
Excellent.
Nice, comfortable seat. It looks low. How are you feeling about it?
It wouldn't be my first choice.
Right.
But as I said, it's cute, it's small, it looks like seat-wise I'll be able to hop on and off,
Yeah.
put my feet on the floor, which is really important. I'm really excited to try it and give it a go and...
Well, how about it? Shall we go and grab your helmet? And...
Yep, definitely.
All right. It's time to ride bike number one, and I think Lisa's going to like this monkey more than she thinks she's going to like it. Lisa thinks the Honda Monkey is cute. Well, monkeys can bite back, though this is surely one of everybody's favourite bike. There must be room in every garage for one. This version of the Monkey was unveiled in 2018 and is based on the MSX 125 Grom. And in fact uses the same 125cc engine, frame, wheels, brakes and front suspension. Its size might cause a giggle or two from those who don't know, but it complements the bike's ability to squeeze through city traffic and makes it a doddle to manoeuvre, park and even store. Its retro styling make it easy on the eye, but you want to stay clear of the faster A roads given how vulnerable you might feel when sharing the road with much bigger traffic. 4 gears and a top speed of no more than 60 miles per hour alongside Honda's notoriously brilliant build quality and dealer network make it ideal for Lisa to gain confidence on. All right, and Lisa, you described it as cute earlier on.
I did.
Was it, I don't know whether it was a good thing or a bad thing, but how do you get on with it?
Initially I got on it and I was a bit like, oh, I'm not sure. It's much smaller than what I'm used to.
Okay.
But once I got into it, I really enjoyed it. It was nice to go round the corners and felt light. So
Easy to steer, isn't it? It's
very easy to steer. Yeah, I enjoyed it.
Good.
Yeah, well, don't enjoy it too much, because you haven't seen bike number 2
No,
yet.
I haven't, no.
I've got something special planned for you. Should we go and have a look at bike number 2?
Yeah, definitely.
Cool, let's do it.
But what if Lisa wants something bigger than a monkey bike? It's time for bike number 2.
Okay then, Lisa, bike number 2
Yes.
is my choice. It is hot off the production line from Hamamatsu in Japan all the way to Superbike Factory via Suzuki GB. It is... There we go. Finally.
Oh, wow.
And it's brand new, brand spanking new. It's got 0 miles on it.
Oh, my God.
Suzuki GSXR 125.
I love it.
It's 4699, brand new. It's sporty, which is what you were after. Keyless ignition. That could actually happen. That could be your... No, you take it. It's yours for the time being. GSXR colours, 785mm seat height. Now, I've actually just ridden this. It's not that tall. Have a go, have a go, have a go. Come on, you can do it, you can do it, you can do it, you can do it.
Yeah.
You can?
Yeah.
Hey, we're in. Excellent. What else do you need to know? There it is, it's ready to go. Like I say, keyless ignition, it's got, I think that's a TFT dash.
It's my favourite colour.
It's your favourite colour?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Ticking a lot of boxes.
Excellent. Good. Should we go for a ride?
Yeah, definitely. I can't wait.
Let's go for a ride.
Excellent.
So it's time to ride bike number 2, but Lisa's never ridden anything as sporty as this before. This will be interesting.
Lisa, meet Suzuki GSXR 125. Suzuki GSXR 125, meet your new owner. Now, it's easy to be unaware of the connection between thinking we look good on a bike and feeling confident riding that bike. Because our egos are funny old things, and a sense of, damn, I look fine, feeds into a very real and tangible sense of composure and confidence on that bike. So looks are important beyond just looking good. It can actually help us be better riders. And so when Lisa says she wants style and confidence, they go hand in hand. And they don't get much more stylish in 125 land than Suzuki's GSXR 125. It's the last GSXR standing with those classic blue and white colours. Blue is Lisa's favourite colour, which helps. And the obvious sporting heritage and a good list of spec. The 15 bhp 125cc 4-stroke is a happy, revvy unit, easily manageable with a super light clutch and that serious looking front disc with ABS. At £4,699, it's over Lisa's budget, but it's brand new, borrowed from Suzuki GB just up the road here in Milton Keynes, and is looking good, which Lisa certainly does, equating to a feeling of confidence on the bike. Okay, the smile says it all, Lisa. The smile says it all. How did you find the mighty GSXR?
Exciting.
Exciting.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
good.
Very exciting. It felt for 125 very powerful to what I've ridden before. So,
Yeah. Okay, that's good. So it's very different, I think, from what you're used
completely.
to.
Yes, in all mannerisms.
Right, but did you feel good?
I did once I got used to it.
It's nice how it's in a sort of a BikeSocial blue as well, isn't it?
Yes.
Anyway, there is a third bike. We've got a mystery bike that Superbike Factory guys have chosen for us, so shall we?
Yes, definitely.
Come on then. Okay, on to bike number 3, and this is the mystery bike. This time it's chosen by Superbike Factory's sales manager, Phil Catlin. So let's see what Phil has to say about the bike he's chosen for Lisa.
I'm Phil, I'm the sales manager at Superbike Factory in Milton Keynes. I've been with the company since January, but I've been in the bike industry for coming up on 7 years now. The bike I picked for Lisa is a bit of a cult classic. There's a lot of people out there who love them. It's got a nice low seat height, which I know is part of the brief, and personally I think it looks a bit different and they're a fun little bike. I think I quite like the uniqueness of how they look. They don't look like any other 125 out there. They've got a very heritage look to them, and I think that really adds to the bike.
So Lisa, fresh from the GSXR,
Yes.
let's have a look at the mystery bike. I wonder what they've come up with. Shall we covers off?
We're as interested as you are. Should we see if we can do a better job at taking the cover off, Simon?
Yes.
Do you need help?
Oh my God, it's a van
van.
van.
Another Suzuki.
Yeah.
And also in BikeSocial colours, just like the last one.
Yeah, okay.
So 125 van, narrow seat, big seat, long seat, 3391 is the price. Just over 2,500 miles.
It's in good condition.
It's really good, really good. 67, 2017 bike. Let's take that engine, it's like not being used.
Yeah, it is pretty good. Good condition.
Go on then, what do you reckon?
Nice and low, good colour.
Jump on, have a look, see what you think.
It's got a small tank, hasn't it? I don't think these are good for a long distance. But you don't buy them for long distance, do you?
Big front tyre on it. Big sort of chunky.
Very light.
It is?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah, nice.
Does it fit okay? It feels okay?
Yeah.
Do you like the styling of it? It's sort of very retro, isn't it?
Yeah, not sure. Not sure.
Do you want to see how it rides?
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, definitely. Take
Okay,
it out.
let's go for a spin.
It's time for Lisa to ride bike number 3. I wonder how she'll get on with those balloon-style tyres and the dynamics of the bike. You will either get the retro charm offered by Suzuki's quirky van, or you'll dismiss it as a piece of nostalgic nonsense. Doesn't matter, just like a VW Beetle or a Citroen 2CV, this is a vehicle that some view as totally ludicrous, but others fall head over heels in love with. The oversized balloon tyres are due to the bike's original purpose of 1970s Californian surf dudes being able to ride onto the beach. And while the styling hasn't changed much since, this 125 still offers a comfortable ride, and it's frugal too. Used as a commuter, a fashion statement, or as a utility vehicle for farm workers, or as a pit bike for racers, the van certainly has its own scene, much like the monkey bike. This 2017 model was one of the last because Suzuki discontinued them once the Euro 4 emission regs came into force. Lisa looked immediately at home on it, and if first impressions are anything to go by, then Simon and I might be beaten once more by the mystery bike selection.
So then, Lisa, now I've got to say, you looked most confident on the van. How'd it feel?
Amazing.
Yeah?
Yeah, it was very comfortable, very light, very easy to move around on. I surprisingly...
Ooh.
You were whizzing about the place, weren't you? Dodging
Yeah.
all the rain as well.
Yes, yeah. I wanted to go out.
Oh, I want to go further. Right.
Well, how about this? There's a deal then in that case. Do you want to grab yourself a cup of tea? We'll go inside, we'll get comfy, and we'll have a proper little digest of what's been going on today.
Yeah, lovely.
Happy?
Perfect.
Nice one.
Lisa, so that was a lovely day, wasn't it? We had a great day
Amazing.
on Super 125s. The 3 envelopes in front of you are fairly self-explanatory. Each envelope has got the name of a bike you've ridden today, and inside it is the key to that bike. Should you choose one of the 3 that we have chosen you today, you win the prize that's marked on the back. Those prizes are either a free set of Metzler tyres, a pair of VIP hospitality tickets to BSB, Bennett's BSB, or a £100 gift voucher to use in the Superbike Factory accessory shop.
Lovely.
Just bear that in mind.
Will do.
All right, shall we go from the top then? So bike number 1 was my choice. That was the Monkey, the Honda Monkey 125. You called it cute. You got on with it all right there, didn't you?
Yeah, I still think it's cute. It's a small bike, so I felt I had height on it. I enjoyed riding it.
You were
It's easy.
comfortable, right?
Yeah, comfortable.
Well, what about the engine? How did you feel about the sort of the controls of the bike?
Just very easy to use. I can only compare the bikes to my own bike, and that's what I'm looking to move away from.
One thing was that you were missing the gear indicator a lot. You kind of want, because it doesn't have a gear indicator,
It doesn't,
does it?
no, I've got very reliant on that.
Yeah.
And I found the
Yeah, the gear lever.
the thing sort of positioned differently to I know it's in the same place, but with my boots, it just didn't, it wasn't smooth.
Were your legs in a different place, like on your Honda? Were your feet further back or further forward?
Yeah,
Or?
I think so. I think it's more forward. It made me lose concentration. As a learner, I think you're so wary of everything that's going around you and what you're doing. that you just want the stuff that you've learned to be smooth, and I didn't find any of that smooth. I don't think it's my bike that I'm looking to progress to.
Okay.
So we are looking for a stepping stone, though, aren't we? That's really where
Still 125s, obviously, but yes.
But something that you'll be able to use for a little while, get that confidence up, and then progress to perhaps a bigger bike as and when the A2.
So let's go from the sublime to the ridiculous. The GSX-R. Now, when you saw the GSX-R, your eyes lit up, and you were like, and you did say earlier on, I think it might have been off camera, that in your head you saw yourself on a sports bike as being your kind of bike. So that is a sports 125.
Completely different from anything I've ridden before on my CBTs and my own bike. Got on it first of all, very anxious and thinking, I like the look of it, but I don't think I can ride it. But as I got into it, it became much, much easier. And then that excitement and almost the feeling I'm looking for as I'm pilly, that I haven't been getting on my own bike, was like, oh yeah, you could have a lot of fun on this. I feel like I've still got a twinkle in my eye about that one.
Okay, there's some unfinished business there with that bike.
I think so, yeah.
It was just getting used to the riding position for you, wasn't it? And getting that confidence to...
Yeah, and the confidence is my biggest issue.
It is a strange thing, because it doesn't matter at what level of experience you've got. If you're presented with 3 bikes you've never ridden before and you're asked to jump on them and ride them,
in front of everybody.
In front of everybody. It's a strange experience for everyone, whatever level of experience you're at. So it's not something that's specific to you. It's just everybody feels the same.
But all of that comes with experience as well. I haven't had loads of experience in seat time, so I think the more I'm out on a bike, the more I get used to it.
Something else you mentioned about the bike, about the Suzuki, was that it was quite responsive compared to your bike.
Oh yeah, definitely.
So that is in
brakes,
the
throttle, steering it, moving it. That was what threw me off guard first of all. It was the slightest move, and I was.
It's responsive. It does everything you want.
Yeah.
It's a light bike as well, isn't it? And it's very narrow. It's very thin, isn't it? All the way
deceiving because you think it's going to be bigger, but really good height. Yeah, lovely colour.
I think I've lost this one.
One of the things that I noticed was as you were riding, you adapted at different rates to the 3 bikes. So it took you longest to get used to the GSX-R. But the mystery bike, the Van, you were right on it straight away. You looked like you were born on it.
It was like riding a bike.
Yeah.
The saying. I got on it and I was off. I loved it. But it's probably not got longevity. I would have loads of fun on it now. Then I think I might get bored of it really quickly.
Ah, I see.
Because it's not challenging enough, or because it was too easy to get on?
I think it was too easy. I think that's why I just was off.
Right.
So, oh yeah, I can do this. I don't even get on my own bike and go off.
Yeah.
So it was a totally different experience. I surprised myself.
Was it kind of similar to the Honda, to the monkey bike? Was it same sort of vibe, or...?
Yeah, sort of. It was nippy, just really easy, just sort of swinging it round and... Yeah, no, I really, really enjoyed it.
Is there anything that you would have liked to have ridden today that perhaps we haven't offered you? I know we could only offer you 3 bikes, or us 2 and the mystery bike.
I'm interested to know what the Aprilia is like.
Is it the RS125? The sporty
one?
The
sporty one.
Yeah.
And I do like the Kawasaki's.
They're very, very popular. The guys here at Superbike Factory said to us, as soon as they get 125s in the showroom, they're gone. Straight away, they're gone. I suppose today's been about trying different versions, especially with the seat height or the height of the bike that you were referring to earlier on. There's a variety of bikes, and we did try them, didn't we? You did try a few more that we perhaps couldn't have got, or you wouldn't have felt as confident.
I know immediately, as soon as I get on a bike, whether it's for me or not. And if I can't even touch the ground a little bit, I'm like, no, this is not for me.
Come on, then, have we, between us, found your next bike? Or are you going to carry on looking?
I'm probably going to carry on looking, but I've got a much better idea now of what I like and don't like. And I've had so much fun. It's just, it's been a brilliant day.
Good.
Oh, good.
Yeah,
Thank
even
you.
though I was probably the whites of my eyes and I looked scared for most of it, I've really enjoyed it. It's been a fab day.
We were talking earlier about the difficulty you have getting demo rides on 125s.
Yeah.
And that is a really big problem if people are looking to decide at that early stage what kind of motorcycle they want to ride. It's more important that we get demo rides on those kinds of bikes almost than anything else, really.
Well, because you've got no experience. You don't know what you like. You don't know what style of bike you want to ride, whether you want more of a seating up or a sports bike sort of laying forward. And I didn't have a clue, so I saw my Honda advertised and was like, well, that looks nice.
Because otherwise, I mean, today has been a prime example of just what you say, like trying different bikes, different styles. You'd not ridden that kind of sportier Suzuki before, or that kind of style of bike. But yeah, otherwise, you're just sitting on a bike and kind of making a decision as to whether you want to buy it or not based on sitting on it.
Which is one of those things where we're trying to get more people into motorcycling, and Lord knows it's hard enough as it is, and yet motorcycling itself seems like it's making it harder to get into motorcycling by not letting people ride the bikes that they want to try. Maybe that's something, you know, BikeSocial could address in the future.
Well, you never know.
Some sort of great big scheme to get people on motorcycles. Let them ride them.
What license next?
What license next? Yeah, something, maybe. Cool.
Good, brilliant. All right, Lisa, thank you so much for allowing us to be part of your motorcycling journey.
Loved it, thank you.
Let us know how you get on, won't
I
you?
will do.
And what happens next.
Yes.
Cool. Thanks again. Well, there it is, end of the episode, and in fact, end of the series. This has been series 2 or season 2. I hope you've enjoyed it. Please let us know if you want us to do any more. That'll be very encouraging and helpful if we were to go to the bosses with a cap in hand. As far as Lisa is concerned, then I think we've kind of built a little bit of momentum up in her mind to get some more miles under her belt on her current bike or whatever bike she chooses to do next. And I think, of course, with more miles comes more experience, comes that feeling of controlling a bike, or even the controls of a bike becomes second nature. So long may her motorcycling career be. And rest assured, as soon as we know what she gets up to and what her next bike is, we will let you know, hopefully in the voiceover at the end of this episode. And of course, don't forget, if you want to be a part of the What Bike Next series, if you want to be a candidate, if you want Simon and I to try and help you, then all you need to do is 2 things. 1, you need to be a BikeSocial member, and 2, you send us an email. It's enquiries@bikesocial.co.uk. I will send you an application form, and it's as easy as that. Of course, BikeSocial membership is free with your Bennett's insurance, or it's £6 a month or £60 a year. And there's a whole heap of benefits and discounts and competitions and exclusives, over 160 in fact. Plenty of BSB related ones if you're a British Superbike fan. Brill, again, thank you so much for joining us in this episode. Thanks so much for joining us throughout the whole season. We'll have all of the episodes on our playlist. In fact, all of the episodes from season 1 are already on a playlist on our YouTube channel. Don't forget to like and comment and subscribe and all the rest of it. And when I say comment, I mean tell us what you'd have chosen for Lisa and in fact all of the other candidates throughout the season. Thanks also, an enormous thanks to Metzler Tyres for helping us out in making the episode. If you've not yet checked out their Roadtech 02s, please do so. Thanks once again, and we will see you hopefully next time. While Lisa hasn't taken the step to upgrade her CB125F, she says the experience of trying other bikes has given her the confidence that her Honda is actually okay. She's since joined the monthly local ride out, and she now feels ready to look into her Mod 1 and Mod 2. Safe riding, Lisa.
To Superbike Factory via Suzuki GB, it is...
Oh, hold on.
Come on. Oh, blimey, I've completely ruined this. Look, it's all hooked round the mirror. Who put this on? Have you got your end off?
Yep.
Oh, there we go. Come in, bike number 1. Aren't we having a lot of fun?
Or the week after, or whenever.
Or in our case, right. Where do you want us?
Do you want me to go from now, or do you want me to go from the top?
Don't move, don't breathe, don't do anything. Yes.
Yes.
I see some guys, you know, walking around Tesco in full leathers, looking like a stuffed condom.
I'll keep talking, shall I? There's some nice lights. They're a bit bright, aren't they? I'll keep looking at them.
Right.
Instant reaction.
Jim Bowen, your host, Jim Bowen.
Yeah, but who was the fellow with him?
Dusty Bin? No, that's Ted. That's Ted Rogers, wasn't it? It's a proper motorcycle, fresh off the production line at Hamamatsu.
I've hoovered that coffee again. Mind you, I woke up at 20 to 5 this morning.